Hello and welcome back to Broadside Gaming with me, Zerg, and coming up with another Psyker build today, and this is more of a support build. And I will just caveat this build right now, it is not the Infinite Smite build. I probably won't be making a video on that because it's cheap and really boring. So anyway, this is a support build with Smite. So let's take a look at it. So first of all, what weapons are we using? Of course, the Demios Mark IV Blaze Force Sword with Slaughter and Uncanny Strikes. With this, if you want to go more defensive, you can get rid of Uncanny Strikes and put in Deflector. I don't tend to. You don't really need it, honestly. But you can if you want to. But we're using Flak and Unarmored to help clear hordes, and Slaughter and Uncanny Strikes just for the increased damage. If we do get pushed into a corner, this thing will cleave our way out of it. And we're using the Voidstrike staff again with Flak and Manic damage on it. And I'm using Transfer Perils and Warp Flurry. You can, if you really want to, change out Transfer Perils for Surge Shot, which is, let me just find it for you. Surge, there you go. 2 shots on critical hit. This is really powerful, but I tend to like the utility of Transfer Perils, as once you get more used to the staff, you'll be aiming for the heads anyway, and you can just vent a lot more of your perils on hit. So you kind of got to work out the damage from possibly doing 2 shots on a crit to how much damage you're going to do over an entire mission with that 8% quelling on weak spot hit. So it's up for debate, really. I just prefer the utility of the peril quell. Right, and as for the curios, we're going with health, combat ability, regeneration, damage resistant to gunners, and toughness. And max health with max health, combat ability, regeneration, and damage resistant gunners. And we're just adding a wound in just to help with toughness, combat ability, regeneration, and damage resistant snipers. As gunners and snipers are going to be the main thing that's going to catch you off guard. Right, and as for the build, we are heading down the right side of the tree, picking up metal, warp expenditure, battle meditation, perfect timing, through the toughness boost, smite, both of the smite buffs. As is a support build, we're mostly taking Enfeeble to help the team, but you can dump Enfeeble if you really want to, if there is something else you want to take. For example, you can dump out Enfeeble and possibly I can't remember what the other point was, where you can dump out Enfeeble and take Soul Stealer for replenishing toughness on warp attack kill. But, you know, you don't really have to. There is some wiggle room here with a point or two. Well, that was it. You can take out Enfeeble and this point in critical hit chance boost. And you can take Soul Stealer and Perilous Combustion for spreading damage around. Or you can take that and the crit point. So it's up to you there. And we're coming through here to Psykinetics Aura, coming down to Kinetic Prescience. One with the Warp, down to Telekinetic Shield. We're not actually taking the Barrier this time, we're going for the Bubble. And this is just to help support the team. As I said, this is a support build, not an all-out damage one. And as usual, we're going down here and picking up Warp Siphon and all of the goodness there. We are picking up Warp Rider, but we're not taking Kinetic Deflection. As you can, if you want to, take out Enfeeble for that, but I find don't really have to. And with this build, you are mostly going to be wanting to stay at range. You'll be launching your Voidstrikes out, and when there's a mixed group, say Maulers, Ragers, whatever, you'll be switching over to Smite and stun locking them for the team. But as we're not taking Venting Shriek, you just have to make sure you're not overcharging yourself and exploding horribly. And then the bubble is just a lovely toughness boost for everyone. But this build does actually work really well. Smite is just ridiculous at stun locking stuff. It can make quite a lot of the mission difficulties. Sorry, it's very late again. It makes a lot of the modifiers almost laughable with your ability to just lock down crashes, bulwarks, and let your team just deal with them. But you do have the ability to kill stuff insanely quickly with Voidstrike Staff, as you can see there. Yeah, there you go. It's a more of a support build if you want to help out a ready-made team, or you just want to be nice to randoms, which is always a good thing. I hope you like it, and if you do, please like, subscribe, hit the little bell for notifications. It really does help us out. And until the next time, take it easy, and I shall see you later.